keynote. So here we are in Hong Kong. So we got the event here today. Venture Hub Cardano, the founder night. So before starting our event, I would like to walk through all the event details and then let you guys to know what happened in Hong Kong. You can see this is the event venue. So you can see we co-host with AWS. So this is the AWS Office. And then we got some numbers of projects here. Yeah, so you can see the banner. And then follow me. We got the pantry area. So we offer some local beer here for people to taste. And then with our Cardano community cup. Yep. And then follow me. We also prepared some special merch for our guests. You can see the token here, just a physical one. And then we got some sticker, Web3. And yeah, here. So you can see basically this is the whole setup of the event. So we are going to do the live interview in the next session. See you around. Hi everyone, welcome back. So here our guest is next to me. So can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hey guys, Chris Jonu, head of venture ecosystem at Draper University. We're a pre-seed fund and part of the Draper ecosystem.
Yeah, so what makes you come to Hong Kong this time?
Consensus and Cardano. Yeah, so we had an event at Cyberport this morning. It's also a partner of ours. And then today, obviously happy to be working with you and Cardano on an event to, get entrepreneurs together in Hong Kong and showcase the amazing entrepreneurs coming out of Hong Kong to the world. Yeah.
Wow, sounds lots of things to do.
Well, so you, mate. So you, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, so let me ask you a personal question.
Sure.
So if you want to recommend one thing have to do in Hong Kong, what would you recommend to our audience?
I don't know. I reckon check out Harbour City. Is that the one? That's the mall. I like going to malls. That's all I got, guys.
Yeah, check it out. So we are going to the next interview later. See you around. Hi everyone, it's me again. So we get a new guest next to me. Can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Harry. I'm a final year student in Hong Kong. Yeah, came here just to explore more about the Cardano ecosystem.
I see, I see. So welcome you. So today our theme is about Web3 Founder Night. So what you expect to meet here today?
I'm just curious about to see any interesting projects happening in the town because no consensus is this week. So yeah, I'm happy to see more about what the other guys doing.
Yeah. Here, not only Cardano, and also a lot of the different projects here, as well as the AWS. So yeah, you should feel free to reach out for them. I wish you find someone you can meet and give you some insight about your future planning.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. See you around. Hi everyone, it's me again, Neil. So now we get a new guest next to me. Can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Hello, guys. Well, my name is Agustin. I'm originally from Argentina. And, well, I have been on Cardano for like 5 years. I'm here for Consensus. I came with Charles Hoskinson and the team at IOG at midnight. We were in Tokyo last week, and we came to Consensus 3 or 4 days ago.
Wow, it sounds a long trip for you, right? From far away from Argentina to Hong Kong. Yeah. So, do you expect anything from for the event today?
Well, I think this is amazing what you guys are doing here in Hong Kong and for Cardano, because you are positioned yourself as one of the most important development companies and DeFi projects on Cardano. So it's great to be here. I have my flight back to Buenos Aires in like 5 hours, more or less. So I have to go to airport like soon, but I wanted to show up and to support you. And I think what you guys are doing here is amazing. We are in the Amazon Web Services office in Hong Kong, for everyone that maybe doesn't know from Argentina, from other countries. So I think this partnership and what you guys are doing here with this partnership, it's amazing. So this is why I wanted to highlight your amazing job.
Thank you, man. And also one thing to remind here is Hong Kong Cardano community. So if everyone come to Hong Kong, please feel free to reach out. We are really happy to accompany with you to explore this city. So we'll see you in the next video and interview. Hi everyone, Neil again. So Ivy is next to me. So can you introduce yourself to the camera, to the audience?
Yes, and I'm Ivy, the founding team of Flopit, and we are a Cardano-driven smart matchmaking platform for real estate transactions. So we're here to discuss how Cardano help us to promote the transparency and credibility of real estate transactions.
Thank you, Ivy. So can you tell me a little bit about what is your project working on?
Yes. So for our project, we actually create a system for both the agents, the sellers, the tenants, and as well as the buyers to both submit their the property proposals as well as the request proposals. And through this, we use Cardano as well as AI to match the transactions requests based on their demand, their feeds, and this is all driven by AI as well as blockchain audit trail.
Wow, sounds very awesome, right? So here, a lot of the people who come from not only Cardano, but also AWS and also other space. I hope you can build up some good network here to help your project to the next level.
Yeah, for sure. I will enjoy the night tonight.
Yeah. So now we are moved to the next section, keynote session. So we'll see you in a couple minutes later. See you around. Hi everyone, this is Manuel. So welcome to our event today, Web3 Founder Nights. So and also thanks for the people watching our live stream on our X account. So today is very happy to see everybody's here. So today we got the Cardano Venture Hub theme. So what is this? So I would like to pass the time to Giorgio from CF to talk a little bit about what is Cardano Venture Hub. Let's welcome Giorgio.
Welcome everyone. Thank you AWS for hosting us here in the beautiful Hong Kong. You might not know, but I lived in Hong Kong here before Charles was here. I was here in 2014. So it's quite close to my heart being back in Hong Kong, and the hospitality is always amazing. What I wanted to show you today is what we are doing at the Cardano Foundation in terms of enterprise building. Last year, I started a project called Venture Hub. What we realized is that Cardano is now ready and you can build anything you want with it. We have an example with the Delta DeFi guys, right? They build an exchange that is even better than Web2 exchanges. And at the foundation, before the Venture Hub, we focused on building ourselves products end-to-end, but this doesn't scale. So we decided instead to partner with builders in the community and outside the community for them to build with us. So that's why it's called Venture Hub. The slide on, thank you. Yeah, you can go to the next one already. So what is the Venture Hub? And the core of the Venture Hub is an acceleration program. We did the pilot cohort last year. The ventures can apply, and we selected just the one we think that have the most potential. What we look for is enterprise or companies with potential and real business model. This is a bit of a plague in blockchain. Many projects and protocol, they do not have a business model or a path to sustainability. This is the main path we look at. And we look at two types of projects. So we looked at the existing venture on Cardano, and about 30% of the applications we get are from the Web2 world, companies that want to bridge to blockchain, and they want to choose Cardano for that. It's an amazing program, acceleration program. We think we are the one with the best knowledge of Cardano. At the Cardano Foundation, we have roughly a team of 100. 50 of those are engineers, and we have the deepest, most intimate knowledge of the technology, so we can help the companies scaling. We also provide go-to-market advice and funding when we see fit. And we are also working on getting more avenues for those companies to be funded. We have a demo day where we invite VC and investors. So it's a program that is really tailored for builders to succeed on Cardano. In closing, you can scan the QR code and get notified for the next cohort. We just closed now the application for the cohort for spring, and we're going to have a second one later on this year. The first cohort is now focused on RWAs and DeFi. And if you are building on Cardano and want to know more, get some support, reach out to me and my colleagues. We are here to help, and please enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Giorgio. Our participants here, some of them are from school. So it's a good chance for you to know more about this program and how to create your own project. Yeah. So now I would like to thank AWS to provide these wonderful places for us to host this event. So thank you, AWS. So also I would like to invite Ivy from AWS to talk about what service they are providing and how they help your business. Thank you, Ivy.
Hello, everyone. So thank you for taking the time to come here today. And then thanks to our co-host as well for making this happen. So I think I'm gonna be quick today because I think a lot of you know about AWS already. But what I want to talk about is that like how AWS is supporting like people like you guys to build and then scale up your company. So like Cardano, they have their venture hub to help like startups building DeFi or like AWS projects. So at AWS, we are also very supportive of like new builders. So like here today, I think we got developers, we got founders, we got investors here. So I think a lot of you are very interested in finding out how AWS is supporting them. So we have a program, like a major program here. It's called the AWS Activate program. So like the most credits we can give to startups like you guys is $100K US, where you can just like spend it on our AWS services. So if you are a founder, like a builder, and then you got fundings from a tier 1 VC firms, you should definitely know about this and then like reach out to me if you are one of them, because you're eligible for like getting at most $100K of $1,000 for AWS services. And then like, but if you're on a different path, you're like scaling up already, you're revenue generating already, we also have other credit programs to help you with that. And lastly, if you are building on AWS already, or like you're using other cloud services but would like to explore more about AWS, feel free to reach out to me. And then also our coworkers from AWS here, we are very happy to discuss about like how we can help you scale up or like your technical architecture. So thank you again for coming here today. And then, yeah.
Thanks, Ivy. Yeah. So I also want to take this time to introduce what is Sidan Lab. So hi everyone, this is Neil from Sidan Lab and Delta DeFi. I welcome you all again. So I want to take this chance to introduce what is Sidan Lab doing. So here we are focusing on Cardano building, and also we promote some adoption, especially the Cardano tech. And we also host an event for onboarding the users and developers to this ecosystem. This page is showing that what we are focusing. You can see the governance, the developer toolings, help the developer to build the project easier. And also some event lineup and networking session, also educational governance workshop for people, helping them to know more about what is Cardano's working on and more idea about Cardano. So here is what we did in the past year. You can see over 3,000 participants in our event, and also a lot of the combination activities here. So I don't want to take too long. So yeah, you can feel free to take a picture if you want to know more. And here, I would like to highlight, in this year, we are going to host more events. One is the annual meetup, and welcome everyone, Hong Kong, outside Hong Kong. If you are in Hong Kong, just send me a message, and we can like help you to explore this city, and also to welcome you to visit our Cardano Hong Kong community as well. And then we got like some networking session and some governance workshop as well. So here is what we are going to do in this year. If you want to know more about Cardano, Sidan Lab, Delta DeFi, you can scan the QR code here to follow our Twitter and also join our Discord, the PG group. Yep, that's it. Last but not least, if you start interested in Cardano, what is Cardano? Here is the annual meetup, especially Cardano Summit in Singapore. So yeah, we hope to see you there. And yeah, that's it for the introduction of our team. So now we have moved to the next session, pitch. So we have a number of teams here. So they're going to present their project to the audience here and also to the online audience as well. And after this, we have a panel discussion and to talk about the Web3 investment theme, how does it work, how's the market change in this year. So yeah, I pass the time to the first presenter. Sheldon, let's welcome from Sundown.
Okay, thank you. And how much time do I have? How much time?
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes. All right. Well, hello everybody. Got 4 minutes. I'm going to make this very fast because actually, for many of you guys, I've been in this space for a while. I know many of you, many familiar faces here, so I'm not going to bore you with things you probably already know. But there's a lot of anecdotal new details that I'm very keen to kind of share with all of you guys here today. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sheldon Hunt. I am the founder and CEO of Sundial Protocol. I've had the great privilege over my career to have worked for 2 of the 3 founding entities of Cardano, be that with IOG and then Emergo. Like Giorgio here, I also had my transformative years here in Hong Kong. I lived here in Hong Kong 2013 to 2015, and this is where I actually started my crypto journey. I was at the Bitcoin meetups, met Vitalik. He was the one who sold me on smart contracts and said, this is the future. And so fast forward, basically 10 years now, 11 years, and
Maybe we already met.
there's a very good chance. I'm almost certain we were in the same room at the same time. So, but yeah, any case, kind of blasting through. So, okay. So very quickly, what we're building with Sundial is we're taking the best of Cardano tech and we're looking to expand it and bring it over to other blockchains, other ecosystems that don't have smart contract capabilities. That's something like the big thing. And obviously, when we're talking about other UTXO chains, the one that dominates all is Bitcoin. So we're looking to be that utility layer, that smart contract layer, that yield layer for Bitcoin by making the most of Cardano's underlying tech. And so the problem we've known for a very long time, smart contracts, there are limitations to what you can do with Bitcoin. But why now? We've got incredible tech that's come a long way. There's still a lot more to be built out. As many of you know, bridges are not always the most secure. You've got to take your time to do it right. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, so with Sundial, we've got two tracks of development. There's the native BTC track. And so as of today, actually, we can natively interact with the Bitcoin network. This is something we've been building out for the last couple of months. We haven't launched it as of yet, so this is a little bit of alpha for all of you guys. We're sitting on this. We're looking to actually launch that in Paris Blockchain Week. So for any of you guys who are going to be in Paris, do stick around and do come to that because that's going to be great. The track 2, the programmable BTC, that is going to take us a little bit longer, and that's where it really revolves around bridges and L2s. And that tech is also going to be coming later in the year. Well, this is really just the size of the opportunity. I don't think you guys need to worry too much about that. And I don't even know if those numbers are accurate anymore because we've had a hell of a last 2 weeks. So we can move on. Revenue streams, also maybe not all that important for a lot of you guys, but there's just this whole idea. And this is maybe where it gets into the anecdotal side of things. Having been in Cardano and in crypto for a very long time, there are so many teams who are incredibly talented who believe if I just ship this product, they will come. That does not work. Let me tell you, if you just build something and hope people will show up to use it, no, that just is not realistic. And so for everybody here in the audience who wants to be an entrepreneur, you want to build something, first and foremost, know your market, know who you're going after, have those relationships on lock, and be prepared to even delay your launch to have it coincide with market opportunities, with partners who will use what you're building. I think a lot of this information you're going to be able to pick up, I think, through the Cardano Hub and through some of these ventures. I have to give a shout out to Draper University. Had a great privilege of actually running through the Draper University program last year. It was a 5-week program. Maybe Chris will tell more about that later on, but very impactful for helping to design a lot of these planned revenue streams. Yeah, so this is again kind of the main focuses. Obviously, we've got the yield partners. A lot of those yield partners we're going to make public in the next couple of weeks. Some of you guys who've maybe seen us over the months have noticed that we've got some institutional partners. It's really very much an institutional focus. And maybe we can just go through the team. We're all good. Really, that's kind of it. You can go to the last slide and kind of I'll wrap it up. So yeah, so we are raising right now. And I've got to say another bit of evidence, or not evidence, bit of advice for everybody who's in the room who's looking to fundraise. Please don't count on tokens. If you are planning on counting on ADA tokens running through Catalyst, in these days, it's best you've got to professionalize and make that jump. Talk to the guys at Draper, talk to the guys at the Cardano Hub. make a plan to reach out to VCs and look to get into equity deals, because we don't know how long this particular bear market is going to last. It could be 2 years. So be prepared, be professional, and ready to go out and conquer for all of Web3. That's it. Wonderful to be here. Thank you, AWS, for hosting, and thank you guys, Sidan Labs, for putting this together.
Thank you, Sheridan. Yeah. So now let's pass the time to the next team. Let's welcome Jacko from Delta DeFi.
Okay. How do I go back? Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jacko from Delta DeFi, and we are a DEX in Cardano, and our mission is to make global trading trustless, seamless, and accessible to anyone. So for the current traders who currently want to trade digital asset, there are two options. Either you could trade on a centralized exchange. They often gives good UX experience and is fast, but the problem is that it's not safe to put all your funds there, as we have all seen FTX before, what happened with them. And the other option you have is decentralized exchange, but they're often slow, expensive to use, and it could be hard to integrate within your application. And this is where Delta DeFi steps in. We fill in the gap. With our product, we offer a speed that is equivalent to a Web2 exchange, and we are also TradFi compatible, and also we offer multi-chain integration. And under the hood, we actually use Hydra, which is a Cardano layer 2 state channel. And with this piece of technology, we can enable fast trading with performance similar to like Binance standards. And we also architecture support regulated TradFi participants and Open DeFi through our secure cross-layer bridge. So we are just not building an exchange, we are also building an ecosystem. We have users that could deposit into our vault, which the liquidity can be used by our market makers. Then the liquidity is then used on the order book to tighten the spread, which gives a better experience to users. So essentially, this creates a positive flying wheel. And our business model is rather straightforward. We take 0.1% from both taker and maker. This is a projected path from 1 million going to 100 million. It's a 3% from the CFI market. So this trajectory shows how much revenue that we are projected, basically. So our project launched about a week ago. And ever since that, we have completed around 100K trading volume since then. And we are also proven some traction from the community. We announced on Twitter, and we achieved over 250K views and almost 1,000 likes. And we are well recognized within the community, having recognizable figure like Charles himself. And also we are backed by different institutions like Draper and AWS and Project Catalyst. So we are a team of 4 in the founding team. We have a wide experience from whether it's traditional finance, fintech, or blockchain. And myself, being the CTO, I work in a few different blockchain projects, including in Ethereum, Solana. That's it. Thank you. If you have any other questions, we could come to me and talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacko. So now let's move to the next team from Mesh.js. Rice, let's welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is TY. I'm the tech lead of Mesh.js. Some people know me as Rice. Just to give a little bit of a background on what Mesh.js actually is, we're basically a collective of developers that try to solve developer experience problems within the Cardano ecosystem. One of the first things that we did was to create a transaction builder. When I first joined the Cardano ecosystem around 4 or 5 years ago, it was really, really difficult to even build transactions on the Cardano blockchain. So what is the name of the game for Mesh? Developer experience, developer experience, developer experience. That's basically what we're trying to solve. The problem that I've identified within the last couple of years of developing on Cardano is that there's no good way to test transactions. If you wanted to test your dApp transactions, you basically had to run a local devnet and submit transactions through there. But there's basically no way to write proper unit tests this way because you can't run a devnet every single time. So this is the problem that I'm currently trying to solve. And what would the solution actually be? The solution that I'm currently working on is essentially a ledger implementation in TypeScript that you can basically npm install and then write unit tests based on this. Basically, you can submit transactions to a simulated node. And this can also double as a lightweight node implementation that doesn't do any networking whatsoever, but it would be really, really useful for writing unit tests. So having written open source for the last 4 years, it's come to my attention that essentially a lot of people come to Cardano and become really frustrated at the developer experience. And there's a huge market for it. Developers basically need these tools to make it easier for them to join the ecosystem. So the project is going to be mostly open source. So the business model is probably going to be a paid service of running a lightweight, no networking capability node. The idea would be that after writing a bunch of unit tests, you would pay for a service where you run a lightweight node and simply submit transactions to it. Currently, we have the ledger implementation done. It's going through rigorous testing at the moment. And my idea is that the proof of concept will be available at the end of this month. And hopefully, some people within the audience or whoever's watching this, if you're a developer, please try it out. It's going to be a better testing experience, at least. Yeah, and I think Mesh in general, we're simply trying to solve developer experience problems. So yeah, devs, please come to Mesh and check it out. There's some good stuff that probably you'd like to use. And that's it. That's it from me.
Thanks, GY. So now let's move to the next team, Ivy. Let's welcome Ivy. Woohoo!
Hello, so my name is also Ivy, and I actually come from a very different field. So I'm working in real estate. So let me introduce Plotbit. So Plotbit is a smart matchmaking platform for real estate buyers, sellers, and agents. So let me briefly introduce the market we are in right now. So for our platform, we are Asia focused right now, and in Asia, every property transactions, they are not only brought along by the numbers or the property itself, but people also buy properties based on trust. So they not only look at the property, they also look at who is the one introducing the property. So if they have trust in the people introducing them, they will probably proceed to transactions. But I have to say for today's market, especially in the Asia market, the mechanism, the matchmaking mechanism, the trust mechanism is not quite working out. So we continuously to see investors and buyers chasing unverified needs, while sellers and agents, they sit on inventories but have no way to reach real serious buyers. So the transactions is mainly introduced by WhatsApps, close friend referrals, some traditional listing site, which offer not verified deal intent. And we are trying to resolve this problem to bring in the trust into this transaction market. So when we first launched Flopit, we built it as a bidding platform. So we are hoping to get everything automated with no human involvement. We are wondering what if everything could be digitized. But after we launched into the market for 2 years, we learned something different. So we learned that for our users, especially those in cross-border, high-value transactions, they don't want to get human replaced it, but they want help finding the right human they could trust. And that's kind of become our pivot point. So we are repositioning ourselves not to be a passive bidding platform, but to be a deal initiation engine. So today, Flopit is not just a listing platform, it's a deal initiation engine where buyers and sellers, they submit the structured brief about what they can offer and what they want, and our system intellectually match them with the counterparties based on intent and real identity verifications. So it's not just based on keywords. And we are at the stage of trying to integrate Cardano blockchain into our current system to make everything more transparent and more protective for the dealers on our platforms. So with the NDAs driven by the smart contracts, as well as the interaction being encrypted by Cardano technology, we make sure that our buyers and sellers can offer another protective layers of transaction in our systems. So with 2 years in the market, we are now live not only in Hong Kong, but also Shanghai, Macau, Zhuhai, Taipei, and Bangkok with over 800 plus property brief. And we are in partnership with agency houses, investment brokers, as well as law firms and valuation firms. And for our teams, we are coming from BlackRock, HSBC, CryptoBlock, Citibank, and legal firms with expertise across real estate, AI, blockchain, and we are in hope to reshape the real estate markets with your support. And we are currently in the stage of raising in hope of raising $2 million USD fundings in hopes to proceed our blockchain integration, as well as enhancing our chatbot and AI recommendation system in the future. And if you are interested in blockchain supported real estate mechanism tools, feel free to come to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy. So now, what is the next? So we are going to vote for your favorite team. So can you see the QR codes here? So you can use your smartphone, take out your smartphone, scan the QR code, and vote for your favorite team. Let's see which is the most popular team. So we'll see in 1 minute. Hi guys, welcome back. So it's time to check the result. So what is the winner team going to get? We are going to give the most popular team a Cardano Summit ticket. So which team? It will get this one? Make a guess, make a guess.
Well, I think Delta DeFi is going to run away with this one, largely.
Okay, let's see. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is the result. So congratulations, Delta DeFi. So for the next session, we are going to move to the panel discussion. So let's welcome our guests to the stage, and then we'll see you in 2 minutes. Hi everyone, this is Neil. Welcome back for our panel discussion. So now we are going to talk about the Web3 investment environment, the market. So there's two guests next to me. Can you introduce yourself and also talk about what are you working on and to our audience? Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm Chris Jonu. I'm from Draper University. We're the Draper Pre-Seed Fund in Silicon Valley. We help founders from all around the world through our incubation, acceleration kind of programs. I do a lot of the programs that are focused on Web3. We're particularly interested in Cardano. We're friends of friends. Yeah, we're part of the family now, I think. And so that's why we're here. We're looking to go deeper. Yeah.
I see. Giorgio?
I mean, I introduced myself before, so maybe I tell you something you don't know. I love climbing. I'm Italian, and I'm looking forward to eating pizza.
Okay, we'll keep it short. Okay, so for the first question, how do you see the Web3 market in this year? So the market fluctuated a lot this year. So what's your perspective? What is your insight from this?
Yeah, I can start. I mean, it's very unpredictable. It's very volatile. Gold is all-time high. Stocks are all-time high. Bitcoin is suffering. Sometimes working in crypto feels like swimming in the ocean and where there's very strong tides. And it doesn't matter how fast you swim. It's just the tides are faster than you, right? But I do think that Cardano, we are really swimming very fast. So when the tides finally with which we will be ahead of many other protocols, I don't think that all of the other protocols are doing as good as we are. If you look down the coin market cap list and the other protocols, I didn't see any of them at consensus. And what's really the strength of Cardano, it's its community, and we persist throughout the good and the bad times, and I believe we will come on top. And predicting how this year is going to be, I don't know. It's not financial advice. I'm accumulating a little bit, right? But it's not a financial advice.
Wow, accumulate maybe is the key, right? So I would like to hear about the insight from the VC perspective. So Chris, what do you think about this?
Well, from the about 2026 bit, yeah, I'm pretty optimistic. I mean, I think we don't really look at the market too much. I think it's like you can't really look at it. I mean, I think it's the way I kind of gauge sentiment, whatever, at the moment is like consensus, right? You go around and you just kind of feel the vibe of the developers and stuff. I think this is where the resilience of community has come in, at least like the last two kind of troughs, right? Is just like if the builders are out and just like haven't stopped building, and because there was those times where the developers would just drop tools and go, what are we doing with our life, right? But the last couple of times, they've kind of, we're just going to keep building. We know it's going to go up at some point. So yeah, I look at kind of events.
Oh, yeah, sounds great. So the next question is related to the theme today, the venture hub. So when you evaluate a team, a project, what element you think that is the most important? So can you maybe?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, I think blockchain over the last 10 years has been trying to find its purpose. It's what is blockchain good at? And one of the things that we have learned is that protocols and builders on Web3, they need to find a business model that is sustainable. So at the Venture Hub, I put an emphasis on either investing in company, not giving grants, but finding companies that can grow and be sustainable, and or company that are a public utility for other companies to grow. So, and I think this is reflected in the broader crypto market. If you see the most successful projects are the ones generating fees and revenue, right? The Hyperliquid is maybe the standout project over the last couple of years. And they managed to grow from, a team of 5 people to now they are probably just behind Cardano in terms of market cap, because they generate a tremendous amount of fees and they generate value for the token holders and they have a business model. So this is really what we look at. The secondary thing I look at is how many transaction is generating on Cardano, right? And because this makes Cardano more sustainable on the long term. It makes the treasury be replenished and we can reinvest as a flywheel into the ecosystem.
I'd say similar kind of stuff. I think we're looking at like, is this potentially a $10 billion, $100 billion business? It's like, I think that's the number Tim's thrown out at the moment is like $100 billion, right? And so I'd say that's kind of like I was talking to, some of the guys tonight is around, that's the most common problem I see with founders around the world is generally not thinking big enough, right? So I'd say, is it a big, attractive market? Or are they just thinking super niche, just to develop a tool set within Cardano that has no relevance to, a wider market? And then, where venture capitalists can return to the fund,
Yeah, thanks for our guests for the advice. And also, what would ask you guys, like when the project, they're looking for fundraising, so what the top three things they have to show to the investor or the VC? What do you think about this?
It goes to what I said before. I'm an investor myself. What I look at is there's a path to sustainability. I don't necessarily look at the 100 billion opportunity, right? I'm also happy with the few
trillion.
Trillion. with the current US dollar devaluation, we're gonna get there soon, right? No, I think the vision, but also this path to sustainability is what I look at the most. And as an engineer, I look at the signal, right? You can, even for early stage, you can already look if there's a resemblance of revenue. I think the days where companies can come with the pitch deck, zero revenue, zero transaction, they are no longer here in Web3. You need to show that you have a little bit of traction and revenue.
Yeah, early on, I think it's pretty much team. Yeah, like you're back in the team, and then it's still grand vision, I think, right? And then now, we were talking about this earlier today, AI, right? Is it ahead of like the exponential curve, or like we talk about sci-fi a lot at Draper, but like is it like defendable, or am I going to be able to copy this, or pretty over a weekend of vibe coding, right?
I'm a value investor. You're more growth, right? You look at the vision team. I look at the fundamentals. The Warren Buffett.
Sounds funny. Yeah. So I want to ask the audience here. Do you have any question to our guests?
Too busy eating, man.
Too busy. Yeah. Any questions here? Okay.
Maybe to put Giorgio on the spot, I know, maybe it's not your place to say, but I'm very curious your personal opinion on a price prediction for Cardano in the next 3 years.
Well, I have no idea, right? I think as I said, we are doing, I think, an excellent job. Today we announced in the integration with Layer 0, we announced Circle, USDCX. I do think we will outperform some of our peers, right? But the whole industry floats together, right, in the tide. So I have no idea.
$3,
$5, $10. I have no idea.
So are there any other questions here?
Sheldon asking some stuff, man.
I could ask all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Well, so a question for you guys, and this is just kind of like off the top of my head, but I know it's come off of what we had talked about earlier today there, Chris, about East versus West, and like this idea that there's maybe an iron curtain of sorts that is descending across the internet today. And there are different regions that do things a little bit differently. They prioritize different parts of business and growth, and wanted to get the two of your opinion on the pathway forward. Are we going to see more divisions? If there is like an investment strategy, do you guys have different investment strategies based on different regions of the world? And how are you approaching these changes?
Well, Good question. Yeah, I think we had the east and west kind of collaboration kind of stuff this morning. I think it's any entrepreneurs that are working in between, right, trying to use decentralized infrastructure as the Switzerland and helping kind of connect these big corporate AI silos, I think I termed it. I think it's super interesting from an investment perspective. I think ultimately if you can kind of get around that and create a better experience for the user, that's all that kind of matters.
Yeah, I live in Switzerland, so it's we like to be neutral, but it's undeniable that it seems that division and pessimism it's in the eye of everyone, and there's a large hegemony that is emerging as a negative actor, right? The popularity of these large countries it's decreasing quite fast. But I do think one of the power of Web3 is that it's borderless, and I think protocols can be without boundaries and without borders. So this is how I see it, and also how I live my life. I don't care about your passport, where you come from, and I hope that the experience that Cardano has made with governance will also help to create those protocols that are self-sovereign and they are not in the hands of few.
Okay, so are there any last question for the audience? Okay.
So how does a TAM of 1.5 to 2 quadrillion a year sound to you as an investor?
Pretty good. I can see where this is going though.
All right, we'll have a good chat after this, but there's a very specific reason why I'm bringing that up.
That wasn't a question.
Okay,
soft pitch.
So okay, so now let's move to the next session. So before we moving to the next session, other questions? Last questions? No, right? So if not, this is the end for the presentation, for the panel discussion. And thank you for everyone here, and also for the audience from our Twitter, YouTube, online audience as well. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.